Hello YouTube, Jake Blake here. So first off, I want to start by saying that the reason that I haven't really been putting out any videos is because I've just been testing on YGO Pro different kind of creative competitive decks. Um, so I've come up with a few, and I'm going to start posting those in a few. But I just want to apologize for not having any videos up in the past, I don't know, few months. But yeah, I'm just going to get you a deck profile on the deck that I'm currently playing in real life at my locals and stuff. So I'm just going to get into it. It's my Shaddoll Traptrix deck. I really like it because it utilizes back row as well as playing very aggressive. And that's just something that I like. So I'm just going to get into the deck profile. I run triple Traptrix Mermelio. She is obviously your searcher for your trap holes, and also when she's special summoned, she can pop a spell or trap card your opponent controls. Then I run two of Traptrix Diana. I don't know how you pronounce her name, but basically when you summon her, you special summon a Traptrix monster from your graveyard, and she's good for special summoning Mermelio because Mermelio pops back row. Also, when she's special summoned, you can target one of your trap holes in your graveyard, set that card, and during the next turn, during your next turn, you banish it if you didn't use it. So she's pretty good. She's really good for getting into rank 4s after you pop their back row too. So then, for the remaining Earths, I run two Mathematicians. Mathematician is good for your startup plays. You know, if you want to get some extra hand advantage, you can send your Shaddoll monsters, or like let's say next turn you're in a pickle and they have like a macro up on the field. Actually, no, that wouldn't work. But basically, if they have like a problematic back row that isn't macro, you can just dump one of your Traptrix monsters and then you can summon a Diana or whatever next turn. So, and then for the light targets, I run one Thunder King. Thunder King is really good for stopping those searches again. And the secondary effect doesn't really apply to this meta, but it does come in handy every now and then when they want to summon a BLS. Then one Blue Eyes, because Blue Eyes is a 3000 beater. Then for the remaining two light targets, I run two Maiden. I'm still running the two Maiden just because, I don't know, it's just kind of like a nostalgic feel. She's good for stalling. She's good with Kaiser Coliseum up on the field. And she just is good in combination with that and Secret Village. So I'm just running two of her. Then onto the Shaddoll monsters. I run two Shaddoll Falco. Falco, self-explanatory, sets up your big pushes, your synchro plays. Then I run triple Beast. Beast is really good. I can't tell you how much I just love to spam this card up out on the field and then just get hand advantage. It's absolutely nuts. And it's just good for, like, you know, getting your hand bigger. Then for spell and trap card removal, as well as sometimes monster removal, two Shaddoll Beast, or Dragon. Dragon's really good. And then two Squamatas and double Hedgehog, because we really want to see those Shaddoll fusions. So then on to the spell cards. This is a little because I actually don't own some of them. But right now I'm running three El Shaddoll Fusion. I really like this card. I love the fact that they made another quick play spell card. Just totally is super good for pushing for game. Then I run two Kaiser Coliseum. Kaiser Coliseum on top of Winda is really good because, you know, they I can't tell you how many times I've gone against somebody and they forget that I have this up on the field, and I keep telling them, no, you can't summon more monsters than me. And they're like, man, I keep forgetting. But that's always fun. One Shaddoll Fusion, because I don't own another one, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would run it at two. One Foolish Burial. One Mystical Space Typhoon for those random back rows. One Book of Moon. One Enemy Controller. This card wins games. This card stops plays. It's just super good. One Dark Hole. And one Regeki. Onto the trap cards. I run double Fiendish Chain. Again, this is kind of like a staple for me. I've actually stopped playing this in certain decks, but I definitely still like it. And then I run for the trap hole cards, one Bottomless and one trap hole. That's all you really want, because sometimes it gets cloggy if you run any more. I know that sounds weird, but sometimes you just want to see your big power play cards. And with the other Traptrix, you can just recycle this from your graveyard. One Mirror Force, one Torrential, and one Solemn Warning. That rounds up the trap lineup. So I'm just going to get on to the side deck right now. This is mostly to combat against like maybe Necros and those stupid Pendulums that are seeing a lot of play now. But we run 2 Secret Village of the Spellcaster. Again, it stops people from activating spells if they're not playing a Spellcaster deck. It's just really awesome. 2 Deck Lockdown. This is my mistake for right now because I don't own any. But Deck Lockdown is really good. Stops your opponent from searching. Then the remaining 2 Mystical Space Typhoons. Space Typhoon is just really good in general for those back row. 2 Mask Change. I'm thinking about maybe maining these. It's just good to get into Dark Law and just lock them down with that. And then for the traps, we run 2 Anti-Spell Fragrance. Again, for those Pendulums, you just don't want them to actually like make a scale at all. You just want to kind of wreck them. And it doesn't really hurt you, surprisingly, you know, like especially when you have like a set quick play fusion, you know, it's just really good because, you know, you can go off on their turn. And then Double Decree, because sometimes you'll run into those random burn decks and you want to have outs for them. So that's really good. 1 Vanity's Emptiness. Thinking about probably just putting that in my deck too. Also, I'm seeing a lot of special summonings. Obviously, that's the meta we live in, but yeah, so I'm going to put that in there. And then 2 random Kaikus, just because Infernities like to show up every now and then. And it's fun to just kind of banish everything that they have in their graveyard as well as stop their plays. Also, if you summon this card, they really can't do anything. Like, they can't summon their monsters, they can't activate their effects, they can't banish anything. It's just absolutely nuts. You can just get rid of their monsters, and it's a spellcaster, so that's always a plus. So then I'm just going to show you the extra deck, and then we'll let you guys move on. But unfortunately, I still only have 1 El Shaddoll Construct. I would be definitely running 2. She's just so good. She sets up your power plays. 2 El Shaddoll Shekanaga. Shekanaga is really, really good. It's easy to get with your Traptrix monsters, and it's really fun to just lock down your opponent's monster effects. And she's also a 3k defense wall. 2 Shaddoll Winda. She's my absolute favorite. I love just sitting on her. Secret Village of the Spellcaster, Kaiser Coliseum. They can't do anything. You don't have to worry about Torrential Tribute because she can't be destroyed by card effects. So she's just really good. 2 Masked Hero Dark Law, because Dark Law just banishes and stops the meta. Then for this is kind of my personal preference, just based on my locals and things like that. But I want to run 1 Heartland Draco. Draco is good because, you know, if you can't be attacked, if you control a face-up spell card, and also you can detach to attack directly. 1 Castel. This card is absolutely bomb. Again, these are easy to go into with the Traptrix. 1 Cowboy, because he definitely wins games. 1 Number 101. 1 Abyss Dweller. 1 Ally of Justice Cataster, 1 Arcanite Magician, and 1 Armades Keeper of Boundaries. So that's it, YouTube. That's been the deck profile. I hope you like it. Definitely try it out. Let me know what you think. And more videos will be on the way. Just going to bring you guys more creative decks. I think the next deck that I'm probably going to give you is maybe either my Agent Shaddoll deck or my Burning Abyss Ritual deck. But yeah, so if you definitely like this, guys, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Jake Blake, out.